Because we did so good the last time we set the traps over here at Suwannee, we didn't catch a lot of crabs, but they were really quality crabs. They were full of meat. So we decided to stay over for a couple of days and reset them. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to reset the traps and we'll get back to you while we're setting them. So we got them all baited up with this one. Okay, Joey, set the first one right here. We're setting them right in line where we had the most crabs the last time. We're not going to scatter them like we did before. Okay, Joyce. We got 11 feet of water here. Number 3 here. Well, like I said before, we only brought 5 traps over here at Suwannee just to test it out and see if there was any crabs here. Now I wish we brought the 7.
Right. Yeah,
I don't know why I just brought 5.
Today's nice. It's not
yeah.
cold. It's not real cold out.
Put that 4th one right here. Let's put the last one here. 12 feet. I got another foot.
Hope we beat the rain. It's supposed to rain today.
Yeah.
Oh, we're waiting to get out to go get our traps, and it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining.
And it's foggy. The fog's rolling in real fast.
Well, our trap's been sitting overnight, and the rain finally let up, and it was about 4 o'clock, so we're going to run out and pull them and see what we got. And
Yep.
it's New Year's Eve, so maybe we'll catch a New Year's Eve dinner.
And the fog lifted.
Yeah, we had a lot of fog this morning,
Yep.
so we'll get back to you when we're pulling them. Okay, we're coming up on our first trap.
Look at that sunset. That's pretty. Yeah, they're in there.
They're in there?
They're in there. Not many, but they're in there.
How many's in there? There's 2 in there.
2.
That's nice.
Big.
Yeah, if they were like them other crabs,
Oh, yeah.
They
look,
were
look
full
at
of
this
meat.
guy. He's big.
yeah, that's good.
They weren't sitting that long, so pretty good.
Well, just overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nice one there. Oh, look,
Yeah.
I like to see that rusty belly. Those other ones were packed with meat. It's nice you walking right back to me.
I train him.
First one in the box. There's our second trap. Look in the background, it's like a painting with the sun. So,
If the wind was blowing, it would be quite chilly.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this guy.
well, you got. We see 1 in there, a big one.
Nice, big one.
2 again. We're gonna get 2 apiece.
But they're nice. Yeah, who cares? They're nice.
They're good crabs.
Yeah.
Quality crabs.
One crab.
More than we thought we were going to catch this trip. Man, that's a nice one. That is a nice one there.
Isn't he nice?
Wow, look at the size of that crab. We're drifting up on the number 3. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. Right here. You're just so great.
Just us out here. We didn't see another boat out here.
No, the weather was so nasty.
2 again.
2 again, yes. But that's okay.
2 nice, good crabs.
Yeah. Oh, look at this little guy.
3.
Oh, look.
He counts. He's a
Oh,
crab,
he's so
right?
tiny. He's little.
He's still a crab, huh?
Right, and nasty. Still bite you.
Yeah.
Go back.
Number 4. Hope we can get 3 at least this time. Beat 2, right?
Yeah.
Think we can do that?
Maybe we'll have a whole load in
You see at least 1?
there. See 2.
You see at least 2? Huh?
See 2. Two's the
two
look
again.
at the size of this other one.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one over there.
Two's the number today.
That's it, 2 to a trap. They're all keepers anyway. Well, we did better the last time. Maybe we're starting to leave.
Pretty crab. It's just some of the golf was so cool.
We're coming up on our last one. See if we can get 3, beat our record, huh? What do you see?
3.
You see 3 in there?
I see 3. We broke the record.
Oh yeah, that one's little though.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, we're not keeping that one.
No.
Just 2. Each trap had 2 in it. And that we're
Yep.
10 crabs. We had any trouble counting them this time.
No.
Well, there's 10 meaty crabs anyway. And there's no other crab traps out here.
No.
That's why. Because you get 2 to a trap. Another nice crab. That's the golf out there. Look how nice and flat it is. And it wasn't supposed to be like that. 2 days in a row. We were brought the big boat over.
So nice, but the
Look
bugs.
at Joyce. Look at Joyce. The no seams were biting her, and she wiped her face. Her hand was full of mud. Look at you.
No seam
Lucky
ain't biting now.
You didn't eat none of that mud.
Maybe the mud's good to keep them away.
Oh yeah. I don't think you want to put any more on. She wasn't even thinking. Wiped her face.
Oh, they're horrible things, these bugs.
They bite her more than
Ugh.
most people, for some reason. Well, these are nice sized crabs, and they're full of meat because we know they're full of meat because the last ones we just got there, a couple days ago, were packed with meat. So what we're going to do with these, I'm going to pick them, and I think Joy's going to make some kind of soup out of them or whatever, a chowder.
Yeah, some kind of chowder soup.
Because there's a lot of meat in them. Normally you can't make it with 10 crabs, but these crabs are different. They're just full of meat. So we're going to head in now. So we'll get back to you when after she makes the soup.
My hands won't be that dirty.
Yeah, she cleaned herself up.
I won't have dirty hands
river
making the
water.
soup.
Yes, yeah.
That's our friend.
Well, Joyce, I got those 10 crabs picked for you that we got over when we were over Suwannee. And then we got a lot of meat out of them. Look at all that meat we got with 10 crabs.
That's a lot of meat just for those 10 crabs. I was surprised. I didn't think we'd have enough meat.
Yeah, so what are you making with that
We're
meat?
going to make a crab bisque.
Oh, that sounds good.
So for this recipe, you will need 2 cups of the crab meat, 3 cups of crab stock, 1 cup of celery, 1 cup of onion, 2 teaspoons of garlic, a 1/4 cup of shallots, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of white pepper, 1 1/2 teaspoons of Old Bay, 2 bay leaves, 1/3 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of sherry, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 cup of half and half, and 2 cups of milk. Well, for the crab stock, I make my own. You're going to need 6 cups of water. You'll need the crab bodies from after you pick them, which is your legs, your shells, or whatever you have left over from picking the crabs. You'll need 2 carrots, 1 onion, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, 2 teaspoons of Old Bay, and you'll simmer that for 1.5 to 2 hours. Then after it's all done, then you're going to strain it. So you have all that stuff. You want to get rid of all that and just keep the liquid, which it comes out like this. Well, now we're getting ready to make the bisque. You're going to take your butter. You're going to melt that down. You get that down about there, almost melted. Then you'll add your olive oil. Stir that up. Once you see it starting to bubble, you're going to add the shallots and the garlic. You're going to cook that for about, I guess, about 2 minutes with this. You can see that it's cooking nicely in there, so the garlic and the shallots are a little on the soft side. You're going to add the tomato paste. Just stir that around in there. You get that all blended together. Add your spices. Next, you're going to add the cherry. You're just going to cook that down a little bit so some of the alcohol evaporates out of it. Takes about a minute. Your minute's up, so you're going to add your celery and your onions. And you're going to add the crab stock. Turn up your burner till that comes to a boil. Okay, we got the stock ready to starting to boil. Everything's boiling nice. So you stir it up a little bit. Throw your bay leaves in. You're going to turn your burner down on low. Put a lid on there. And simmer that for 20 minutes. Your 20 minutes is up.
Well, it smells good.
Now we got to find the bay leaves because we want them out of there. There's one. There he is. Oops. Okay, now what you want to do is scoop out some of the vegetables like this. And you'll take your flour and you're just going to slowly add that to this. You're going to make like a paste. Now you're going to add that slowly to this mixture and keep stirring as you add each spoonful. If you have a whisk, turn your burner off. Oops. Turn your burner on again. Now that's all whisked in there. And don't be concerned if you see some lumps in there because they're going to go away when we put them in the blender. Now you slowly pour in the milk. What you want to do, you want to bring this back up to a boil. You just keep stirring this till it comes up to a boil. And you take your half and half, and you're going to add a little bit of that in there. It's getting ready to come to the boil. Just keep a real close eye once it starts. And you got your milk and your little bit of half and half left. You might need to add that. We'll see how thick it's going to get. You can see how it's starting to really bubble in there. It's starting to like a rolling boil in here. So just keep an eye on this and you let this do this for a minute. While that's cooking, I'm going to take about 1/8 of a cup of the crab meat. And that's going to go in there. Turn everything off. Take it off the burner. Set it aside. You're going to stir it up and you're going to let this cool down. And you're going to puree it in the blender. Put about 3 cups in there. You're going to do this for about a minute. That's why I put a tray down. It makes a big mess. Then you have another pot ready, and you just pour that in there. rinse out your original pot, which I like this one because it's a heavier pot. Take the remainder of your half and half and just put it in there. I just like to swish that around to get it all out of there. Put this back in this pot. You can see how nice and creamy it is. And come back to the burner. Turn your burner back on and just watch this real closely. You can see how nice the texture of everything is, just nice. You just want to get that back up to temperature. You don't want to bring it all the way to a boil. So you just got to keep a close eye on this, that it doesn't want to, you don't want this to be a rolling boil. We have a little bit of the half and half left over. That's in case once this comes up, if it needs to be thinned down, I'll use the remainder of this. I'm going to give this a taste to see if we got enough salt. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more than enough because the stock had salt in it. Very good.
Yeah, and the crab meat has a little salt naturally in it, right?
Yep. This is a slow process because you don't want to scorch the bottom of the pan. I think I'm going to add just a little of the remainder of that half and half in there. It's just the right consistency. Once you add the crab meat in here, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Just keep going back and forth. You can't get impatient with this because you'll ruin it. You can see the steam starting to come up, so it's getting close to where you want to turn the burner off. Okay, now we're going to add the crab meat, the wonderful stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
And stir that in. Put that crab meat in there.
Well, that looks good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of crab meat.
I learned to be very patient with this. I used to have the burner on high, and I ruined many of dishes like this, pudding, anything where it's a cream mixture where you have to keep constantly stir. So I leave it around medium temperature on the burner. It looks like it's getting real close to being done. I'm going to just stop stirring for a minute, see if you see little bubbles forming. Yep, see them starting to form little bubbles. See them?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Once you see that, see it starting to, like little bubbles right there. We're done. Take it off the burner.
Well, Joyce, this Blue Crab Bisque really looks good. And I know it's going to be good, especially with those big chunks of blue crab in it.
Lots of big chunks of blue crabs in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you want to give it a try anyway?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Look at all that crab meat.
Lots of crab. These are big bowls.
Yep. Good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to show you. Our daughter gave us these blue crab bowls.
Here we got blue
For
crab
a
bowls
Christmas
now.
present, which are kind of neat.
And we got your homemade onion rolls. They're going to go good with it. So if you enjoy our videos, we appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching.